It's been a while since I cracked out an EP review, but yeah, we got the new collab EP by Animate and Silent Planet, Bloom in Heaven. So this basically is a sort of mixed project that takes elements of the sound of Animate's Heavener, the album that propelled them into the success that the band's got, and putting them as a new iconic metalcore bands that a lot of people have been dabbling or showing interest in. Then Silent Planet are bands with their latest album Super Bloom, which this one also propelled them into quite a successful state, with Antimatter easily being the biggest song the band's put out, and the record doing so well they've even managed to get opportunities to do a main headline tour in Europe, which I was a part of, and I could say was absolutely brilliant. I love both these albums a lot. They were two of my favourite albums of 2023, and seeing the bands collab, it's nice to see. So we had the single Return to One, which came out a few weeks ago, or a month ago, I can't quite remember, but it's been a bit since it came out. So this one to me reminded me more of Super Bloom sound, at least the modern Silent Planet sound, which I can definitely understand that. It's nice to hear Marcus Vick doing some of more of the sort of clean vocals, but he definitely has his emotional, angry, heavy screams here, accompanying to Garrett Russell's more deeper, gritty, voice cracking screams that we have on here. This track's great and definitely feels more like one I could see on Super Bloom. Then you have All the Light Is Gone, which I think this one more or less feels more like a Heavener song. It's got the softer, slower, moodier, melancholy sound, and Marcus Vick, the lead singer of Animate, is the main vocalist for this one. So that's definitely got a lot of ideas more onto the Heavener sound, whereas Return to One is more of the Super Bloom sound. Then Armageddon Eyes probably is the most interesting track, as it does feel like it blends both the sounds quite well, but to me Marcus Vick is easily the big standout. He's got a really good voice with the falsetto screams he has on this one, and this track, Armageddon Eyes, has such a good chorus that in my opinion it's criminal this isn't a type of chorus we get on Heavener. This definitely would have been one of my favourites if this was more of a Heavener sounding track, but it's nice to see how the experimentation worked on this EP. Now it's a bit weird that it's only cut to 3 songs, because I feel like there's a lot of ideas they could have even propelled more, and it just kind of feels like they chucked a few things together and that's it. The weight of this definitely was longer than it should have been, but it's nice to see this EP happen at all, and it's nice to see two bands that I generally think have just really good discographies and are really good bands collab like this. Return to One's also one of my favourite tracks, just due to the amount of references in it. You've got references to numerous songs of Silent Planet and Animate, such as Show Me the Other Side of Heaven, which is potentially a reference to a Silent Planet's Antimatter. You've got the Overgrowth reference, which is a reference to the Overgrowth by Silent Planet. You've got Ember's Glow, which is a reference to Ember Glow by Animate. Shade Astray is Even Said, which is another reference to Animate. Signal's Your Ghost, which is this Silent Planet reference to Signal. And then you get even Antimatter reference as well, which is the biggest song from Silent Planet, and Void Resurfacing, which is a reference to Void Surface. Without a Whisper is also even mentioned. Like, this is just filled with references. You even have Holy Labyrinthine, which is another song, again, by Animate, and this just continues on, like Fade With Me being a reference to Shade Astray. The amount of references, Bleeding Satellites being a reference to Collider, and I just love the way that they really put both of their sounds to this, and the writing definitely takes references from both bands, especially with a lot of their songs from the latest stuff, and just intertwine it to kind of feel like it's trying to create something that feels like it works with both sounds. As an EP, I think it's great. I just wish there was more to it, but it's a good EP. Recommend this one. So hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next video.